Okay, so let's look at the economic justification of installing a new automated system. So it's basically a payback period. So at the moment we've got operators or human beings, and they will be replaced by an automated system, so an arm or whatever the case may be. So the idea is to see if we install this new automated system, how long will it take for it to pay itself back? Because obviously it costs quite a bit of money. So how long will it take us, with the savings that this automated system produces, to pay back the initial capital investment? So let's look at an example to see how this is calculated. So the question is, CTU is planning to increase its robotic work cells. The system is priced at 1 million rand, 7,000 rand for all the grippers that it will require, 560,000 rand for advanced sensors, and the annual maintenance and operation cost of this robot system on a single shift based is 190,000 rand. The company is charged 14% duty by customs, so that's when they import it. So the idea is this whole system is imported, so that includes the system, the grippers, and the advanced sensors. All of that is imported, and when it comes into South Africa, they're charged 14% tax or duty fees. Then the robot will replace 5 operators. The hourly rate of an operator is 220 rand, including fringe benefits. So the operators costs us 220 rand an hour. So there's no increase in production rate when we replace the operators with the system. So the question is, determine the payback period for 1 and 2 shift operations. So not just for one, but for 1 and 2 shifts. So we can also assume that there's 255 working days per year, and a shift has 8 hours. So there's 2 cases that we have to consider. Okay, so let's start our repayment period by looking at the formula sheet and looking at our formula. Our formula says payback period is equal to NIC over NAC, right? NIC is investment. So this refers to buying our system. And NAC is the annual cost. The annual cost difference. So this is the present minus the future costs when the system is installed. Okay, so NIC over NAC gives us our payback period. So let's quickly have a look. Let's start by calculating our NIC. If we go to our problem, it says our system costs us 1 million rand. Right? Our grippers cost us 7,000 rand. Our advanced sensors cost us 560,000 rand. So that gives us a total of 1,567,000 rand. But now they mentioned something else in the question, and that is that all of this stuff is imported. So all of this stuff is subject to an import duty fee, right? So that duty fee is 14%. So when it comes to customs in South Africa, we have to pay 14% tax to be able to get this into South Africa. So let's say duty. So we have to multiply that, because it's 14%, by 1,14. So that gives us an NIC of 1,786,000 rand 380. So that's our NIC. Okay, let's look at NIC. NIC is annual cost difference, right? So firstly, we are going to look at our operators. There are two cases. They said for one shift and for two shifts. So for one shift and for two shifts. Okay, so the number of operators of 5 in both cases, right? The operator costs us 220 Rand an hour. There are hours per shift, is 8 hours per shift, right? There are how many days per annum? It's 255 days per annum. And then they tell us this, so this is our operator cost, so this is what it costs us presently, but it's all about cost difference, right? So this machine needs maintaining, so it's the present minus the replacement. So this is our plus, and then our minus is the maintenance. They charge us annually per shift. So that means it's 190,000 Rand per shift. 190,000 Rand per shift. And what are the number of shifts? Case 1 is 1 shift, case 2 is 2 shifts, right? So let's first do that part. So this is all multiplied, that is all multiplied, but these two will be the same. So let's quickly work it out. 5 times 220 times 8 times 255. 2,244,000 Rand minus our maintenance is 2,054,000. So that is our total per shift, right? So how many shifts are there? 1. So for case 1, our NAC is 2,054,000 Rand, and for 2 shifts our NIC is 2 times that, so that gives us, multiplied by 2, 4,108,000 Rand. That's our NIC. So now we've calculated our NIC, we've calculated our NAC. So going back to our formula, payback period is equal to NIC over NAC. For case 1, our NIC is 1,786,380. Our NAC is 2,054,000. Case 2, our system costs the same amount of money, 1,786,380, but our annual cost is 4,108,000 Rand. So if we divide this, it gives us, in this case, a total of 0.87 years, and in this case gives us 0.43 years. So we can go and write it out in terms of months. It's not necessary. I think this is fine. This is our answer, but if we want to make more sense of it, we can just say 0.87 multiplied by 12. It's 10.44 months. So that gives you an idea of how much time that is. The other case, it's 5.22 months. 5.25 months, apparently. So that's how you calculate the payback period. It's actually very, very simple. There's just a couple of things that we should keep in mind. Operator costs minus maintenance cost and the duty fee. So if we get that right, there's no way to go wrong with these answers.